In local news, disturbing new information about an accused cat killer in Jacksonville's Springfield neighborhood. Last week, Jacksonville police announced the arrest of 35-year-old Blake Miles. He was suspected of killing a woman's cat on video and is also a suspect in the disappearance of at least 20 other cats. Tonight, newly released court documents reveal other gruesome allegations. News for Jax reporter Eric Avignon joining us live from Springfield with those new details. Eric?
Yeah, well, before we get to those new details, I do want to warn our viewers that some of the things you're about to hear in this report may be considered disturbing. Now, we're just learning tonight that long before Blake Miles was a suspect in the disappearance of multiple cats here in the Springfield area, he was accused of heinous acts involving animals in a rooming house he briefly lived in. That house is here in the Springfield area. Now, we're not identifying the house or the block that it's on simply because the people who live inside that house who spoke with us both on and off camera fear retaliation. According to this less redacted arrest report, 35-year-old Blake Miles was living in a Springfield rooming house where one of the occupants who owned a cat told police he caught Miles tying up his cat by the feet and harming the animal. Another occupant of the home who asked to remain anonymous says she remembers that incident.
But the little baby's paws was all swollen up, and he was like I don't know if he's choking what, but he had to rush him to the vet.
The same woman says she caught Miles in the act of harming her dog.
I didn't let him handle my dog whatsoever because he had a grab at my dog one day, and I said, hey, give my dog. Don't do that. That's my child. I was just playing no.
The arrest report also mentions an incident in which someone else allegedly caught Miles trying to flush a cat down a toilet. Prior to Miles' arrest, Springfield cat owners had been on high alert after police say a man fitting his description was seen on video snatching Ashi, the family cat, off its owner's front porch and then wrestling the animal into a tarp. The tarp was later found, but Ashi was never seen again. And that incident happened after the mutilated bodies of two missing cats were found in a nearby dumpster. Although Miles is still in jail awaiting his day in court, the woman we spoke with says she believes he suffers from mental health issues and needs help before someone gets hurt.
1 minute he's normal, and the next minute he's threatening you.
Now, several people we spoke with here in the Springfield neighborhood recognized his picture but did not want to comment. And when I asked why, they said that they feared retaliation should he be released from jail. Reporting live in the Springfield neighborhood, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.